I'm Officer Bruce Borowski with the Loveland Police Department.
So my name's Ryan McCauley.
My name is Bob Tyser.
So my name's Matt Sikla.
I'm the School Resource Officer at Loveland High School.
I'm a police officer with Loveland Police Department and also a canine handler.
I'm the Chief of Police here in Loveland, Colorado.
I'm a police officer with the City of Loveland, assigned to the canine unit as a canine handler.
This is my 7th year that I've had the privilege of being an SRO at Loveland High.
Been with the canine unit for just over 2 years.
I've been the police chief for 3 years.
Been with the canine unit since September of 2016.
The biggest reason I wanted to become an SRO was when I was in high school. My SRO helped me.
The challenge was interesting to me. It is a very challenging position. My granddad was a cop, retired cop. My uncle was a canine handler.
Well, I've wanted to be a police officer since I was a toddler, as long as I've known about police, and that was because my dad was a police officer. So I haven't known any other profession other than law enforcement ever since I was a kid. So as far back as I can remember, that's what I wanted to do, is be a police officer.
I wanted to be a canine officer because of the role that canine has here in the police department. So our primary mission is to assist officers and save lives. Canine kind of has their hand in absolutely everything that the police department does, whether it's criminal investigations, it's patrol operations, so assisting officers out on the street, assisting our narcotics officers in locating drugs, assisting the SWAT team, pretty much anything the police department does, the canine unit has a hand in. So for me, getting to pretty much do everything in the police department through the use of a canine is pretty exciting.
My name is Courtney Abbott and I am a senior at Loveland High School.
My name is Jordan Kearns. I'm 14. I'm a freshman.
My name is Megan Munns. I'm in 10th grade and I go to Loveland High School.
I believe my relationship is pretty well with the student body. I really work hard on that. I try to greet as many students as I can in the morning before school, saying good morning to them or hi, how you doing when I'm walking down the halls. I try to build a relationship with them, and that way if they do need anything, they know that I'm approachable and they can come to me for help.
I don't know exactly what a resource officer is, but I feel like they're just officers to help keep our school safe and just in general keep everybody safe.
SRO, school resource officer, is somebody you can go to if there's an issue on campus or somebody's in harm or something like that.
I think a resource officer, I'm actually not quite sure, to be honest. I don't really know what a resource officer is. I've never really interacted with ours at our school.
Well, I guess that's what I would like, is that relationship to get stronger. The police department's working at it as well, as when they wrapped our cars with school colors, supporting our high schools and our community. And I think that's the biggest thing, is to build that relationship with the students, that it's okay to talk to the police. It's okay to visit with them, and if you're stopped by them, it's okay. You know, we're not a bad entity. We have to do our job, and sometimes people don't like the consequences that come with their actions, but I think it's really important that we're here, and if we can build that relationship at a younger age, I think moving on when they're into their adulthood, when they come across a police officer, it's a better understanding of who they are and what they stand for.
I believe the resource officers are doing a great job at our school because they're keeping the peace when we have like fights here or there. They're just keeping everybody safe as best they can.
I do think that the SRO officers could be doing a little bit better of a job, because there are so many things that are like going downhill with this. Like, there are people who go down to the AMP and they do drugs and they smoke weed illegally for the age, and then there are people who are harming themselves and doing stuff like that, and they're not really helping with it.
I do believe the resource officers at our school are doing a good job, because from what I've seen, like, they do help like a lot of kids like at our school and stuff.
I wish the resource officers knew that we were still kids and that like we still really, really appreciate what they're doing for us, even if we don't say it, because we're still kids.
I wish the school resource officers would know more about what's going on outside of the school like off of school ground during lunch than they do in here.
I wish our resource officer knew, probably just knew how to like connect with kids more, like put themselves in their shoes sometimes if they're like, you know, helping them with a certain situation or something like that.
I guess I wish the student body knew that we're no different than anyone else, right? This is our job, and we get up in the morning and this is what we're passionate about, right? We put on our pants just like anyone else does. We go home to our family just like anyone else. So it's a job that we're passionate about, and we want to make a difference. We want to make sure that our kids are safe, our parents are safe, the staff is safe, the community is safe, and just working with them and understand that we're here to help them.
Having relationships with young people, especially teenagers, with law enforcement is really important, because teenagers are going to be the next generation of adults and workers in our communities and in our country.
What I wish you knew is what we do for a living is not to get people in trouble.
I guess I'd say that we're here to help.
Don't put your blame on me.